You're starting a new career. It can be fun, or it can be hard. It all depends on the way you look at things, your attitude. Know your job. Enjoy it, but also enjoy the people that you're working with. Be considerate of them, and be considerate of your employer. Remember those simple rules of office etiquette, and you'll get along in the business world. Those rules have certainly helped me. I shall always be grateful for them. Always be grateful for them. Always be grateful for them.
Hey, I've got goosebumps! Wow, this is like a dream come true!
You can't put anything on anyone else's desk. There isn't anyone else's desk to put it on. You have to do it.
Hey.
Won't believe it, but we had to make our way all by ourselves. Isn't that right, dear?
Why,
we
yes.
had to make our own way. Would have to go up to the wives in the library or the supermarket and say hello. I am new here. You must be Mrs. So-and-so, Dr. So-and-so's wife. It really wasn't very nice at all.
What I'm going to do now is just tell you what it was like when I was ill. It's 9 o'clock. Everybody's gone. What am I going to do? There's beds to be made. There's washing up. And washing. Oh, boy.
So I dreamed most of the day away. And at 3 o'clock, I started panicking.
The only way I can explain it is I felt like this. How can this doll cope with all of this house?
So how we actually place our food in the pantry is actually pretty deliberate. You'll always see the healthy options up front. There are sugary drinks if you want to, but you just have to reach right down below.
And do a squat while you do something.
Exactly.
And out of sight, out of mind. It's like a dream office, seriously.
Simple simulation of productivity, bureaucratic simulation, created by kind of managerialists, the kind of parasites of institutions, the real parasites, not immigrants, not people claiming unemployment benefit, the real parasites of our society, the very high earners who propagate all this stuff to keep us in a state of panicked anxiety, and radical competitive individualism, so we can't act together and gain a collective agency. The big lie that's been sold to us by neoliberalism is that if we withdraw security from people, we draw kind of social security, then suddenly there'll be this creative, this wellspring of creativity will just emerge. Okay, well, all that happens if you remove security from people is they get like I was when I was self-employed. All of that creative energy goes into how can I make money? That's the energy of this society. That's a stupid thing for people to have to think about a lot of the time. Look at all these great people we're supposed to admire now. Not that they've invented anything. You know, Steve Jobs didn't invent anything. He's just a parasite. What are these people good at? They're just good at making money, and that should be enough reward, right? If you want to make, if that's what you want to devote your life to, just fucking do it. But don't expect us to also admire you and you be the model for everybody else all the time. You know, we shouldn't have to worry about making money every waking hour of our days. That's a depressing kind of reality that has been artificially imposed on us.
Sometimes it's what I want. But sometimes it's obviously what someone else wants. When in fact I should be angry. Very angry, you know? That I put up with it like some ostrich.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Doctors tend not to see people, they see them as medical conditions.
I think disability is discrimination, plain and simple. If a person is disabled, they are, as it says, disabled. Who's doing the disabling?
The DNA sample will be taken for identification and security purposes. This information will never be shared with any third-party organization. Hello, Joe. I'm now securely bonded to you as my primary user. It's very nice to meet you.
Hello, Tina. Are you alright? I've heard you lost a baby. I'm sorry to hear that. I brought some flowers.
I don't want your charity. Are you to be paid to care for me? I want choices and rights in my life. And I don't want to be in your care. I'll put some place out there. I want choices and rights in my life. Choices and rights. That's the way we've got to fight for. Choices and rights in my life. And I don't want your sorrow. I don't want your fear. I want choices and rights in my life. We don't need your special schools. We gotta get out and teach the fools. We got choices and rights